This is Frère Marlon, also translated as Brother Marlon, coming out with a video to help others. This video will focus on the first step of finance, which is creating a budget. In this video, I will use two examples of creating a budget. One for someone in debt and another for someone not in debt. I will use these examples, but these are examples that are not set in stone because everyone doesn't make the same amount of income. Everyone doesn't have the same amount of payments for bills. So you can just use this as a model. But if you need information and you have trouble with your particular situation, you could send me a message and I will try and help you to better form a budget. So to start off, in this budget, we have the monthly net income of someone making $4,000. And that's their net income of $4,000 a month. So I'm going to do this income or this budget based on my preference of if I was the person that had this income. So this is based off of what I would do. So me being a Christian, I give tithe back to my local church that I'm a part of, and that's 10%. I follow by Malachi chapter 3 verse 8 to 11, and 10% of 4,000 is $400 a month. That's me personally. So that's me. Everyone else is not the same, but this is example for you. Monthly food budget, and it could be different for everybody, every family, but $300. I hope you can see this clearly. So $4,000 is the monthly net income. Times 400. Monthly food is $300. Utilities is $250 in this example. Housing, which could be mortgage with insurance and everything, or rent, $950. And then in transportation, I'm going to use this example since we're talking about someone that's in debt. We're going to use the example of someone that has a car payment and they have $10,000 owed on the car. So $10,000 is what's owed on the car. And their monthly car payment, so the car payment they're paying $400 a month. And this is just an example. Monthly, they spend about $50 a week on gas. So I like to have a little bit more because some months have 5 weeks. So let's say they spend for gas $250 a month. And then for car insurance, everyone pays a different price, some higher than others. I'm just using this example. But for car insurance, let's say this person pays $200 for car insurance. Now, if this person is a homeowner, certain things come up. Just like if they were to have something to be fixed, a toilet, a leak in the roof. So what I would do is each month put $200 aside into account strictly for home maintenance. So that's the budget how I started. And for me, I say tithe, but for anyone, I would say these are the 4 most important things that you need in your budget to start. Before tackling the debt, before doing anything, make sure you have food, utilities, housing, and transportation. Those are the first 4 things you take care of. Those are very vital, very important. So the next thing is the debt. So we already have the car debt. That's $10,000 owed, $400 a month. So this person, this scenario, has credit card debt. They owe $3,000 in credit card debt and are paying the credit card company $100 a month. So $3,000 paying $100 a month. And they also have student loans. So with the student loans, they owe $30,000 and paying $400 a month. So in the first section was the food, utilities, housing, transportation, and all that covered here. So all that together, we'll say $2,950. $2,950. And if you add this is $500, so it'd be $3,450. So last thing, sometimes you work and you want to go to different activities. I, in this scenario, say $150 a month put for activities. Not to say I'll spend $150 each month. Some people will spend that money, some people will spend less, and the money could carry over to another month where maybe the next month you spend more for activities. But altogether, when you add all of this up with the activities, that brings you to $3,600 even. That's the total. $3,600 even. So you'll have a remainder because you make $4,000 net income of $400. So I will talk more on this, but that $400 that you have, now you got debt you could knock out here. And I will go on to this when we get to step number 3, which is paying off debt. So again, this is budgeting, a budget for someone that's in debt. So I hope you got it. You can take a screenshot of it if you're looking at it. And I'm going to switch over to budget for someone that is not in debt. So for a budget for someone that is not in debt, I'm going to do things a little bit different, not the same payment structure. So we're going to say this person's monthly net income is not $4,000, but $3,000 a month. And again, this is not for everybody. This is just to give you an example because most people have asked for this, so I'm giving it now. So $3,000, and for tithe, again, this is me. I'm going to do it based on how I would do it. $300 a month, because God has blessed me to have what I have. So $300 a month is what I would pay in tithe. And then to get to the food, let's say this person, their food cost is not too much. Let's say they pay $250 on groceries and food, whatever, for the whole month. And then on utilities, they pay $200 a month. Housing or rent, whatever it may be, if they have a mortgage, $700 a month. So this person does not have debt, so they do not have a car payment like the other example. So let's say gas is the first thing, and let's say for this person, for gas, they only spend $40 a week. So $40 per week, and I base it on a 5-week structure. So $200 would be their monthly gas payment. And insurance. So this is the car insurance. And let's say the car insurance is $180. So that's for the car insurance, $180. And last is car maintenance. So they don't have a car payment, but they have car maintenance. and let's say for the car maintenance, they're paying $150 to the side. So if something serious happens, they just have the money built up, and boom, just pay for it to fix it right there and keep driving their car. Or if they want to save that money, towards a new car, they can do that as well. But let's just say this is the car maintenance, and that's what they have. And for their housing maintenance, if they own the home, I'll just put $200 a month. So all that to say, they have all of this right there out of that amount of money. So retirement is what I would advise, because in this scenario, what I would say, the person doesn't have any debt, and the person should have what's 3 to 6 months of expenses for an emergency fund, because they're not in debt. So we've already went through step 3, which is to pay off the debt, and step 4 is to build that emergency fund. And then retirement, they'll go ahead and put 15%. So 15% of this, they're putting $450 a month into retirement, build for their future. And let's say the activities monthly is $120. So altogether, all this included, they have $2,750. The remaining balance is $250. That $250 they want, if they're wanting to buy a new car, hey, they could beef it up with this and build up, say, buy a new car, cash. Or if they want, they could save it and build it up for investments for the future. There's different things that they can do with that $250, but that's the remaining balance is $250 a month, equaling altogether to $3,000 monthly this person is making. So I hope that this video has been very helpful for you. If you need any more information or any help, you can definitely just send me a message on YouTube, and I'll gladly respond and try to help you as best as possible, because we all have a budget, or need a budget. For those that don't have a budget, we all need a budget to get our money in order, because we live in times where it's tough. I watch videos, people are struggling, and if they only knew how to budget their money, some of them, they could be in a much better situation. Some people are spending $900 a month on food for a family of 2, and I'm sure if they had a budget, that could be cut down tremendously. So for those that are watching this video, please share it with other people, and subscribe for more, because I'll definitely post more videos that are helpful for you. Once again, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below, and thank you once again for listening and tuning in to Fred Marlon.